Welcome to our guide on developing a strong food safety culture. In today's session, we'll explore key principles that ensure a safe and hygienic environment for food handling and preparation. Food safety culture is the foundation of any successful food operation. It encompasses the attitudes, beliefs, and practices that everyone in the organization must uphold to prevent contamination and ensure the health of consumers. Food safety culture is an ongoing process. It evolves with new information, technologies, and regulations. Today, we will cover the following key topics. Definition of food safety culture. The iceberg model in human attitude and behavior. Edgar Schein's 3 levels of organizational culture. An approach on the food safety culture journey. First, let's define what we mean by food safety culture. It can be understood as the collective food safety attitudes, values, and beliefs shared by a group of people within an organization. These are the underlying principles that influence how food safety practices are perceived and implemented across the organization. Food safety culture is not just about written policies or procedures, it's about the shared mindset that drives how those policies are executed daily. To bring this concept into the real world, consider how your organization's culture influences your daily tasks. Are food safety practices consistently followed? Do you feel that safety is prioritized? Your answers to these questions can reveal a lot about your current food safety culture. Now we'll see how understanding this model can help us develop a strong food safety culture. The iceberg model is a way to understand human behavior. Imagine an iceberg floating in the ocean. What you see above the water is only a small part of the iceberg. The majority of it is hidden below the surface. Above the surface, we have the behaviors we can see, like actions, words, and decisions. These are the things people do and say. Below the surface are attitudes, beliefs, and values. These are the thoughts and feelings that drive our visible behavior. Even though we can't see them, they have a huge influence on what people do. Now, let's connect this model to food safety culture. In any organization, the visible behaviors like following hygiene practices or adhering to safety protocols are just the tip of the iceberg. To develop a strong food safety culture, we need to look below the surface. We need to understand the attitudes, beliefs, and values that drive these behaviors. For example, if employees believe that food safety is important and that their actions make a difference, they are more likely to follow safety procedures consistently. On the other hand, if they think that cutting corners is okay, even if they don't show it openly, it will eventually affect their actions. To build a strong food safety culture, we need to address both the visible and hidden parts of the iceberg. Encourage positive attitudes towards food safety by providing regular training, recognizing good practices, and creating an environment where safety is valued. If there are negative beliefs or attitudes, it's important to address them. This might involve having open discussions, offering additional support, or making changes to how things are done. In summary, the iceberg model helps us understand that behavior is just the tip of the iceberg. By working to understand and influence the attitudes and beliefs below the surface, we can create a stronger and more effective food safety culture. Think about your own attitudes and beliefs towards food safety. How do they influence your daily actions? What can you do to promote a positive food safety culture in your workplace? Remember, a strong food safety culture is the foundation of trust, quality, and long-term success in any food-related industry. Let's commit to making food safety a priority, not just in our policies, but in our daily practices and shared beliefs. Thank you for joining us in this session on food safety culture.